Hi everyone, welcome back to the unofficial weapons guide for Platypus Reclayed. Today I'll be going over the infamous fish and the elusive sausages. Without further ado, let's start with fish. Typically found together with auto fire or lightning, it shoots while fish in a downwards arc. Its DPS is barely better than auto fire, but with much slower fire rate than just one projectile. Its arc can be used to safely hit certain enemies from above, like yellow squids which only shoot directly ahead. It can handle weak enemies alone decently. It does have a bit of random spread which helps it cover a wider area. It can handle somewhat tough targets too if there's not much else going on. Beware of anything going above you, naturally fish will be unable to shoot it down. I advise against using it for enemy spam though, especially with lots of tougher ones. Its DPS is not enough to keep up, and there are usually far better options available. Wyvern can help make the DPS more bearable, still not great though. Remember how I said fish also appears alongside lightning? Let's just say it's more like a hazard than a power-up in this case. This is where the mediocre DPS is most obvious, and it doesn't help that this area is designed with lightning's power in mind. It also struggles specifically with lightning starfish thanks to the arc of the projectiles. The lightning just blocks the fish extremely easily, making the weapon terrible here. It's not much better in minefields either, it's extremely hard to avoid hitting the mines. Since the projectile speed is also terrible, the fish will struggle to catch up with enemies sometimes. Naturally, you gotta take care not to shoot down balloons from crates. Weapon pods are by far your best friend. They mitigate most weaknesses of fish. Seriously, it's almost like a different weapon now. It can't get overwhelmed nearly as easily anymore. Still far from the best DPS, but this is one of the best upgrades in the game. Well, that's it for fish. On its own, it's honestly not that great. It has few uses and there are generally better options. However, it becomes much better once weapon pods are in the equation. That said, this video isn't over yet. Time for sausages. Sausages are fairly similar to fish, so this section of the guide will be fairly straightforward. It's essentially better fish, less damage but better fire rate and overall DPS. It's basically fish that doesn't need weapon pods to be viable. It's reliable even on higher difficulties. You get the point. This weapon is also incredibly rare, so much that even if I had more to say, I'd hardly have much footage to show. Unfortunately, one enemy still remains a threat. Still, this is overall a really solid weapon and a great upgrade to fish. And that's it. If you need any other info for either of these weapons, feel free to check their wiki pages. I hope you enjoyed and see you next time!